Hello my friends and welcome back to Coffee Tea Paper. My name's Louise and today we are solving the mystery of the disappearing cookie. No, not really. It's not really a mystery. This week was week 14 and of course it was Easter. So it's just a quick one today because I don't actually have all that much Easter goodies, but I really wanted to do an Easter page because on an envelope of Happy Mail that Victoria sent me was this very, very cute and adorable bunny, and I couldn't bear to send him on his way on the front of the envelope as it went in with the rest of the recycling, so I cut him out to use him on my pages for Easter. He's just so cute, cuddling his little teddy bear. I don't know, there's just something about him. So I dug through my stash and I had at some point very cleverly paper clipped a whole bunch of Easter themed things that have come my way, including a couple of washi tape samples with all Easter themed tapes on them, as well as some vintage style Easter stickers and just some really random things. So as you can imagine, I quite struggled with this spread when you're trying to put together a whole lot of disparate elements, but to me it was really all about that bunny. I also had in my stash this cute little snippet that had obviously been in a maybe, I think it was from Winnie the Pooh, and just that phrase, "A rabbit has a busy day." So, sometimes I feel like we all need that caption under us. Rabbit has a busy day. Don't bother rabbit. Leave rabbit alone. Rabbit needs a good sit down and a glass of wine. Depending what time of the day it is. Sometimes rabbit just might need some coffee. Anyway, I digress. I haven't had my coffee yet today, can you tell? I on these collection of tapes, and I'm trying to remember, I think Suze Tolley sent me these tapes. She very kindly, very early in my washi tape addiction days when I had about 4, and looking over at my 2 sets of washi tape mini acrylic drawers now, which are stuffed full. I struggle to remember what that was like. Some of those washi tapes have been in my collection for a very long time. I think one is almost as old as, or 2 of them are as old as my daughter, which is getting on. She's in year 12 this year. Scary stuff. And they're still doing well. They're both MT brands, so retaining their stick and still performing as beautifully as the day that I first purchased them. Anyway, so Suze was very kind to send me a whole bunch of washi tape samples, and including these very like seasonal specific ones around Easter. And so that's really handy because I don't do a lot of seasonal crafting. Last year was interesting to do the December daily with lots of Christmas themed things, but it's not something that really crops up for me. What about you? Do you do lots of seasonal crafting? Do you do like very themed journal pages, be it a season as in of the weather, like spring, autumn, etc., or when we say seasonal, we sort of refer to festive seasonal events as well. We don't tend to have so many here in Australia. It seems to be more of a US type scenario where you get a lot of seasonal events like Valentine's Day and 4th of July, Halloween, Thanksgiving, those sorts of things. So I'm trying to choose washi tapes here with some similarity in colours. I guess I was looking at that bunny rabbit, and he's got his blue overalls on, and he's got white fur and his pink little ears and pink little cheeks. And so for the paper that I put behind him to kind of anchor the page, I chose one that's got a soft pink and a soft white, and tried to sort of pull it together. At some point, I think I kind of just gave up and just had fun, just sticking lots of washi tape on. And I think this particular washi tape here that's got these, what would you call them, like sugar sequins, or I don't know, sprinkles. I don't know what they're called. I think that one is actually like a smelly one, like gosh, I'm really missing the word things this morning, aren't I? It seems to be infused with an aroma, so that when I was unwrapping it off the card, there was this really nice smell, kind of a bit like baby powder or fresh washing, or those sorts of things when you go and sniff all the candles in the shops. Those kind of fragrances, and so it's kind of fun. So it's a bit of a mishmash of all kinds of things, but there's no way you couldn't guess that this spread was about Easter. So whether you celebrate Easter or not, it's a nice time of year. It's either spring up north, or it's autumn down here, so it's signalling the changing of the seasons, and it's a good excuse. There's always some interesting and delicious food in the shops, much like that mysterious cookie that has now definitely disappeared. I don't know where it went. And and of course this was school holidays, so it was lovely just to do a few things with the family and relax. My son had a park play with some of his friends, and we went and saw the new Mario Bros movie, which was surprisingly good. I didn't have high hopes, I have to admit, given that it's a movie based on a video game, and one of which I'm actually very bad at. I'm quite good at Mario Tennis, but Mario Bros I am useless at. My son keeps just putting me in a bubble. I don't know if you've ever played it, but it's one of those kind of maze obstacle type scenarios, and the goal is to beat the boss at the end. And but it was surprisingly entertaining a film, and it had a really good soundtrack. So really cool music in the soundtrack. So even if you don't go and go and watch the film, have a listen on Spotify to the soundtrack. There might be a few songs there that you recognize. Good fun. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for now. I'm very guilty of this, but I always forget to hit the like button. But lately I have been really conscientious and been trying to remember to hit the like button on the YouTubers that I subscribe to. So if I could ask you to hit that like button, and if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. That would be wonderful. Thank you very much, and I shall see you next time. Bye.